Had to hit the Waffle House. Waffle House. Success. What you think, bro? Was it bussin'?
Hey, it was my first time YouTube, man. That was some busting steak and eggs and grits. Hash brown I had.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I feel like Waffle House be buzzing more at night than it do during the day. So, but let's get this show back on the road. All right. We already. So, I'm terrible at this vlogging thing. I know I should have probably recorded more of like the journey up here, but I just kind of was caught up in trying to get the drive done, and yeah, I just wasn't really pulling my phone out that much. But we are here. I am in Hattiesburg. Here's my hotel room. Not too shabby. You know, very basic. Got the TV, got the bed. Yeah, it's nice. It's actually pretty soft. I like this kind of like little closet area. Yeah, basic hotel. But so I'm gonna be out here for a couple of days doing some work. I kind of want to do like a POV type of style, like showing y'all what I do in my 9 to 5, as best as I can. I mean, we are going to be working. It's going to be kind of a more faster paced environment. So there might be the possibility I might not be able to pull out my phone that often, but if I do, then I will show y'all what I do on a day-to-day basis. But I did pull a couple of clips of the travel up here, just a couple. But it was nice little drive. I think it was like 9 hours or so of me on the road just to go grab a bunch of stuff we need for this job and then come to the hotel. So I'm tired. Take a shower. I'm gonna watch some TV, relax, and I'll probably see y'all in the morning. What's going on, y'all? It's the next day. We're out here in Mississippi. I was supposed to record last night all the work we did for the job, what we do in our 9 to 5, but it was just too hectic, for real. On some real, it's way too hectic. So unfortunately, the trip to Mississippi, it just didn't get recorded. But I'm gonna still probably record like a little bit of the drive and whatnot. But I still got some things planned for this weekend to make, like fixing the cars, ordering some parts and stuff. But yeah, man. So yeah, the hotel, you can tell your boy slept real good, like tired. Got me some food and whatnot. But we about to head back home. Maybe on a different job. Shoot, maybe tomorrow I might go to a job site that we previously worked on, and I might be able to just record a little bit of footage of the stuff that we did, what might still need to be done, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's hard to pull my phone out working like on a construction site and whatnot. So, but yeah, I'll check in with y'all later and see what's the move. Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's literally 2 in the morning right now. I've been really terrible about pulling the phone out and just recording some stuff around me, but I just got back to Houston. I was with a coworker. I was driving his van, so just got back to pick up my van. I'm driving home right now. I am exhausted, trying to get home, get some sleep. I gotta get right back up and get back to the grind tomorrow. But hey, for real though, plans for the weekend. I'm really hoping. So the Nissan needs a couple of things. The Nissan needs an intake manifold because it got cracked, so it's making an intake leak. So it needs an intake manifold. try to see if I can get this swapped out, because, you know, my girl, she's so tired of driving the Nissan with the clock spring messed up, because it will do random things. You'll turn the wheel and it starts doing the OnStar, turning up the volume, down the volume, you know, changing stations, all that kinds of stuff. It just starts messing up with everything. So I need to get that fixed for real. Hopefully I can find a good clock spring that's not going to break, you know, taking it off or whatever. On top of that, I also need to order the timing chain kit for the Traverse. I have to do that. I cannot put it off anymore. I have to do it. So I'll probably be placing that order, you know, probably tomorrow after I get off work or whatever. Make sure I pay a couple other things first. Take care of the other priorities first. And then take care of that. Yeah, I mean, those are the two things that I really want to get done. Buy a battery for the GTO maybe, because the GTO battery's been dead forever. I have to jump it every time I want to move it. I feel like I have a few things that I can do for the weekend, and I just want to get them done. Might do a couple Amazon blocks just to make it, you know, make that little bit of Skrilla to assist with paying for all this stuff. This stuff is not freaking cheap, man. So that's the plans. We gonna see. I also I need to buy another set of drills because somebody hit my van and took my drill. Tragic world we live in. Literal tragic world we live in. Yeah, that's the cap for the night. Me. Again, I didn't pull my phone out really. I was just focused on driving, just staying awake. It's freaking, you know, I'm tired. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, so let me wrap it up for tonight. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. Boy, oh boy. Back at it again, y'all. Finally. Car's tripping for a second. So, today is Friday. And I am headed to the junkyard to find these parts for this Nissan. I just checked the website. Looks like they got a ton of Nissan Maximas there. You already know what that means. That means they're a piece of crap. But I'm gonna go. I need to get an intake manifold. I need a clock spring. So, and I also could use like a cam sensor while I'm there if they have like an OE one. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna look because, like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see what they got. I might even peep if they got any Traverses there. Might peep if they got one with the amp still in there. I'll pull that guy out. I don't know if I told, you know, my van got broken into, my drills got stolen, which sucks. But so right now I'm just freehanding it with the hand tools until I can get me another drill, and hopefully this time my van won't get broken into again. But it is what it is. We just gotta keep on pushing. But right now I'm gonna go get something to eat, cause your boy be hungry. Oh. And then I'm gonna go get something from Harbor Freight. I need a specific Torx bit. It's like a Torx security bit. It has like a hole in the middle, a tamper-proof bit. So I don't get how it's tamper-proof if you can buy a bit for it. That doesn't make any sense. But I need to buy that to get to. It's like the little screws like on the steering wheel, right? To get the steering wheel off, a lot of times it's like the screw section on the side of this. I don't know if it has one on the side of this steering wheel particularly, but something similar where you got to undo the screws so you can pull the steering wheel off and get to the clock spring. So the Nissan that I have, the body has like 250,000 miles on it. So I'm sure majority of the parts in there are just Nissans I see at the junkyard, you know, they be having like 130, 140,000 miles on it. They already get sent to the junkyard, so I'm sure the clock spring on one of those should be fine enough to get the job done. Right, so first things first, let's go get some to eat. Cruising through the city. Oh, red light. So cruising through the city a little bit. It's a nice day actually. It's almost noon. Well, it's almost 11, and it's not too hot. It's not too cloudy. Yeah, not too shabby. So y'all already know the drill. I'm gonna cut it. It's been a long week. I was supposed to record more when I went out to Mississippi, Hattiesburg, but I didn't get a chance to record much because we were just hectically busy. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into it though. I'll check back in with y'all when I get to Harbor Freight, see what we buying. But oh, green light, red light, green light. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this little cruise it be low key, high key, getting it, boy. Don't mind all the dust. I need to wipe this bad boy down. She gets the job done. She's a little around town ripper. But yeah, let me check it back with y'all once we get to Harbor Freight. Alright, we have made it to Harbor Freight successfully. Y'all already know it's the spot to get the tools. Alright, so what we're looking for a Torx bit set that has the little security tamper proof, whatever you call it. So let's see what we got. Cart passed it. Alright. Hello. Alright, let's see what we got in there. Actually, look, I'm gonna take a look at the tools, because like I said before, my drill got stolen, and see, I could get a little baby something just to get by, right? But why would I want to do that? Oh, okay, little Hercules, $32, not bad. Wondering if it says the torque specs on here. Nope. All it says is 0 to 2500 RPM. They could have to actually like look it up. Okay, so I think that's it. Spanner, torque set, Torx security. Can y'all see that? If it'll focus. Torx security. I need that T30, so I think it's gonna be one of those. How much is this? $5.99. That's what I need. Look, they have a whole entire security bit set. That's crazy. For $10. The crazy part is I didn't even know that this like was a thing until I watched how to get that, you know, how to get the clock spring out of my car. So look at this. Battery packs, dude, $135. That's crazy, boy. Crazy work. $119 for a battery and charger. Crazy work. $189 for just the tool only. That's crazy. That's crazy. So what I really want is I really want one of these right angles. Oh, that's what I want so bad. I need one, and I keep saying I'll get one, and I never do. But I need one. Probably get one like this with the long reach. Sheesh. But yeah, that's funny. I came over here I could have sworn this was going to be in a different area. I did not think these were going to be over here. But that's all we need for now. I'm going to look around. I'm going to check out. This is all I needed. And then we're going to head to the junkyard. And we're going to see what they got over there. Hopefully they have what I need. Ooh, wait. Okay. Got what I needed. Look both ways. So, got what I needed. So now we're going to hit the junkyard. Unfortunately, we're not too far from there, I don't think. Hit the junkyard, see what they got. I got what I needed, so let's see if we can find these parts that I need so we can actually get this car fixed. Oh, and I ordered the parts. I ordered the timing chain parts for the Traverse. So things about to get interesting. I'm gonna do that timing chain job on myself. And we're gonna see how it goes, because this totally could go wrong. Like, this could go so wrong, you know? But hopefully, god dang. Hopefully this does not go wrong. But yeah, let me check in with y'all when I get to the junkyard. Alright, so we are about to pull into the you pull, you pay. It's just like a pick and pull, you know. Basically the same thing. So let's get in here and a little bit later, they're probably gonna have people out here selling the little lemonade and stuff. Yeah. Alright. So, hopefully they got what I need. I'm actually about to look up to see if they have any Traverses here before I go in, just real quick, just to see. Looks like they got some cars for sale out here. I'm gonna have to go look. I see a little Expedition, a little Malibu. I don't know what this is, but that looks like a little Nissan. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. So, yeah, let me get in here, see what's going on. All right, y'all, here at the junkyard. Found my first Nissan Maxima. It's a 2006, just like mine. And you know what's crazy? Somebody's already removed the intake manifold. This is literally what I came for. That's awesome. Like, I literally don't have to do any work. As long as it's not damaged in any way, I should be able to just, because where mine is cracked, it's cracked right here. This piece. Sorry, I'm terrible at filming. I'm sorry, guys. Right here is where it's damaged. It got cracked, completely separated that piece. And this is a 3.5. Yep. So this is perfect. I'm so excited. This is exactly what I needed. I'm looking around to see if there might be any other parts that I could use off of this before I you know, move on. Looks like that one's been leaking the same spot where mine was for the oil coolers. Somebody's cut out the tie rods. I don't know what the interior looks like. Oh my gosh, dude, this car is literally, so somebody else's bezel was messed up, because mine is messed up here too. I wonder if this radio is any good. Might be worth trying to pull that out. And then I need to try to get, that's crazy, that has the key still in it. Crazy. I like this wood trim on this. I ain't gonna lie, I wish mine had the wood trim for real, but it don't. I also need this. I need this part, and the retaining clip that holds it down. That would be cool to have. See if I can actually get this out, because our shift knob is the same, but I need this guy. I'm gonna take that. It's a cool, easy piece to grab. Throw that in the baggy boo. Like so. And this guy is going into the, let's see, what is it? There's a line connected to it. That's no biggie.
So I'm mad because I left the tools I just bought at Harbor Freight. I accidentally left them. Come on. Yeah. And I just cut. Hopefully that doesn't create any issues. So before I put this on, what I'm going to need is I'm going to need to get a new gasket. I'm gonna have to clean this out really good. Make sure I don't get any, sorry for the bad filming. It's kind of hard to grab this big old contraption. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't have to do any work. Like, this is already taken apart for me. And as long as there's no cracks, which I don't see any, looks good. I mean, yeah, looks good to me. Looks good to me. It has a throttle body and everything on it. I'll have to inspect everything before I put it on, but yeah, that was just pure luck. You already know the alternators pulled out of these things. Alternators on these things are trash. And I swear, the last time I came here to pull some parts, I could have sworn the Nissans were way over there. And it's like they moved them over here. Before I move on, of course, the one door that I need is not unlocked. Yeah, because... Give me a second, guys. See if I can... Oh, boy. Looks like somebody pulled the fuel pump out of this one. No? Fuel pump? Wow. They took out the back seat, though, for some reason. You can, with these cars, you can access the fuel pump from... Oh, that's what I get. Okay. Sweet. And I low-key, high-key want to see about that radio. I really do. Like I said, I just bought a screwdriver. Like a new screwdriver. Ugh. God. They have these cars so high off the ground so you can, you know, get up under here and work on stuff. It makes it hard to climb up in there. Dang. Hey man, somebody's been digging through this guy already. It's crazy because all the stuff that I need is basically already, you know, already taken apart. So let me pull this guy. So I'm gonna get this guy. All right, well, let me get back to it. I'm gonna see if I can scrounge up some parts so I can either get this started. So I can try to either get it started or I don't know. I don't even know. This interior doesn't look too bad. I might have to go back outside and get my screwdriver. It's looking like it. God damn it. Alright, I'll catch y'all back in a bit. Alright, so initially I was stressing because there's supposed to be security Torx bits holding this steering wheel in that keeps you, you know, that keeps the airbag in place. But apparently, you guys see that? That's just a regular hex bolt. I am so happy because I was so livid that I didn't bring that tool, those tools that I just bought. But the part that I need is right here. So I just need to take the steering wheel off and get to it. All right, so took the bolts out. This is the horn / airbag. I need to disconnect this, get this big bolt off. Yeah, and I think I need to take these bolts out too. I am not entirely sure, but we're about to find out. Hopefully I don't need to take these because these need Torx bits, and I don't think I have a Torx bit that big right now. Yeah, so I then would have to go outside and find that other Torx bit. Could have sworn I had a T30 in here. Those look pretty big. I'm praying that that's not the case. We shall find out. Steering wheel is off. Heck yeah. Easy, not too bad. Fortunately, I didn't need that Torx bit because that was what was going to hold me up, would have been the Torx bits. So here is the clock spring. Apparently these guys just kind of separate off of here. That is super cool that they made. Like, why don't they make everything like that? Just right? I don't need these. Mine work just fine. What I do need is this guy. So Looks like it's just two. All I'm seeing is two Phillips heads, I think. I don't know, but it looks like it has a connector down here. Remove that connector. Yeah, it looks like it's just two Phillips screws and like a tab up at the top. So get the girls out. This is literally what I came for. This and that. So I'm super excited because that came out a lot easier than I thought. Yeah, so all we're gonna do is just take this home. I don't know if I'll get to swapping it out tonight. But yeah, you'll see in the next part when I actually put it in. But yeah, I'm so, you don't understand how excited I am about this, because that was, yeah. You know how much those things cost online? That with the turn signal connectors is like almost $150, and if you go to the store, it's like $200 something. Like, it's expensive. It was $30 here, $30 at the junkyard. I wanted to see about this radio, but I don't know if I have the money for it right now, and I don't feel like tearing all that apart just to try it. Maybe another time we'll do that. I'm not even sure if we're keeping this car. I'm just fixing these little tiny things so we don't have to deal with them. When it comes time to sell it. So, all right, well, I'm super excited about that. That was a lot smoother than I thought. So since I have some extra time, I'm gonna look around for a couple more Traverses and see if I can find a Bose one that has the amp in it. Cause my Traverse that I'm fixing is has the Bose speakers, and the amp is shorting out. So when you're driving it, you hit a bump and it's like, it's crazy. Yeah, it sounds crazy. So I'm gonna put my tools away. I'm gonna check back with y'all in a minute. All right, so just left the junkyard. Just picked me up a little Popeyes, you know what I'm saying? Little chicken. I was able to get the intake manifold for the Nissan. I was able to get the clock spring for the Nissan. And there was a couple of things I was trying to get. Like, I wanted to get that fuel pump. There was a fuel pump out of a Traverse or an Acadia. I was trying to get that too, but that wasn't coming. Or it looked like somebody had already dropped the tank and pulled like a sensor or something off the fuel pump. So I didn't want to pull that whole thing just for it to be missing a sensor. Maybe the sensor that's wrong with my fuel pump. Who knows? I don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy it new. That comes with everything on it, just the whole assembly. And go, because right now it doesn't read any gas. It doesn't read, it works, sends fuel, runs, but it doesn't read any type of gas. So that's what we're dealing with right now. But yeah, the intake manifold should be easy to replace. Probably do that tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. Just depends on how I feel and how the weather's looking. The weather looks beautiful, but it's hot. It's hot. So we gonna see. And then the timing chain. Okay, so I'm gonna be real with y'all. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing that timing chain job by myself because I don't have much money. It's expensive, right? I was just at the junkyard and seen a couple of those Traverse engines, the 3.6 or 3.5, whatever it is, taken apart, and boy, oh boy, it's a hot mess in there. It's a hot mess under the hood when you start digging into it. I'm looking at it like, no, this no. So I don't really know exactly what exactly I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to attempt it myself, because I have to put it back together. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared to do it by myself because I'm not scared, I just don't want to mess it up. I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to put it back together, start the motor, and start getting clack, 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 boom. You know what I mean? So, we'll see, whatever I decide to do. Start working on the Nissan. Might be today, might be tomorrow, who knows, we'll see.